Hey, how's everyone? Welcome back to my channel. So for this week's video I thought it would be a good idea to tell you guys a little story. One that happened just last weekend actually. So as you know, me and Matt do live in Australia, we live in Melbourne. So we thought we'd book a nice weekend up to Brisbane as it's getting a bit colder here now. We thought we'd catch some winter sun and have a nice little weekend away. So we was going to go from Friday night till Sunday night. It's now about 6:20 in the evening. Our flight's at 8 o'clock, so we thought, right, we better get going. So we pack up the suitcase. Well, we did that the night before so we could come home, grab the bags and run down to the car and drive to the airport. So I drove. We jumped in the car, drove to the airport, and it's Friday night, so there's lots of traffic on the way. So we're driving to the airport as we do. Then we got to the airport and there's a sign on the left hand lane above it that says long-term parking. Well, I had booked long-term parking, so I followed the sign as you do, drive up and around, and it wasn't long-term parking. So we had to do a massive loop to get back to the long-term parking, this time not following the signs and just working out where it was ourselves. So we got into the long-term parking and it's now 7:35 p.m. Now our flight's at 8 p.m. and we have to check in a bag. So we decided, well, Matt decided, he was like, let's just leave the bag. So before we could get there though, we actually had to park, and we probably spent about 5 or 10 minutes looking for a parking space in this ridiculously big car park. Had thousands of cars but no spaces. So we parked the car, we then abandoned the suitcase and we shoved all of our clothes for the weekend and toiletries, etc. into the 2 bags that we had. So we had to do that. We then dashed over to the bus stop place that takes you to the airport. We jumped on the bus and we got through the airport fairly quickly. We got through security and we got on the plane probably 10 minutes before it took off. So, you know, it was a very, very intense, hardcore part of the day, and we honestly thought that we might not make the plane. We were thinking that we're going to lose our holiday, we're going to lose this, you know, we're going to not catch the flights. It was just all, we was both very panicky and stressed out, and when we got on the plane we just sat down and relaxed. And then we got to Brisbane and we had a lovely weekend, but I just thought I would tell you the bit of how we actually got there, because I think it was quite a cool, well, at the time it was the most stressful time of my life, but looking back at it now, it was actually quite a fun and ridiculous thing, but it just proves that if you're flying domestically, you can get through security and on a plane within 10 minutes. So I will leave it at that, guys. Thank you very much for coming back to my channel and watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. That really does help me out. And I will see you all again next week for another video. So for now, see you later. Bye!